Hi everyone, it's Shamsa and welcome back to my little kitchen. Today I'm showing you how to make simple yet delicious chicken kebabs. Served in warm pittas with all your favourite toppings. These kebabs are perfect for lunch or dinner, making them child friendly. Now, before we run through what you need, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn your bell notifications on for all things cooking. So let's start. So the ingredients you're going to need is as follows. And again, please remember that if you miss anything or you simply want a full list of ingredients along with quantities, then this will be listed in the description box underneath the video when it goes live. You can click on that and you can get the whole list there. So I've got here 500 grams of chicken thigh mince. Now, chicken thigh mince is a common ingredient used in South Asian households for cooking. We normally get ours from the local supermarkets and cash and carries. Now, I've seen chicken mince, would you believe it, packed up in Sainsbury's on the non-halal section. So if you're new to this and you want to try this recipe out and you think that you can't find it, check out the Sainsbury's poultry side aisle, and you'll be able to see the chicken mince there, because I've seen it on a tray bagged up and ready, 500 grams of it, so you can easily get this. Now, you can use chicken breast mince for this recipe, but it does actually dry the kebabs out ever so slightly, so I prefer the thigh mince. And I've got here some spices. I've got salt, coriander powder, Kashmiri chilli powder, which is going to add a lovely colour and flavour, but not the heat, and garam masala homemade. Again, I'll link to this in the description box, because a lot of you keep asking how I make my garam masala, and it's always good to know. And I've got here dried chilli flakes and whole cumin seeds, and we've got turmeric powder. Now, I've got here an onion which I have popped into my food processor, and I've ground it down quite finely. It looks as if it's diced, but it's finer than that. Now, if you don't have a food processor, then you can just simply dice them as finely as you can, as long as you don't get them to the point where they're actually releasing moisture, because what you don't want is for that to then go into your mince and loosen everything up. So that's just one thing to remember. And I've got here freshly chopped coriander, and I did the same with the chillies. I popped them into my food processor. I did a huge batch of them and then obviously portioned them out. And we also need oil to fry our kebabs in. We're shallow frying them, so let's start cooking. Right, we're going to start first of all by marinating our chicken thigh mince, and just add all the ingredients in. So onions, green chilli, the spices and the fresh coriander just goes in like that, and just mix everything through. Right, once you've mixed that through thoroughly, take some cling film and just cover this and set this aside for 30 minutes before we start frying them. So I'll see you guys back in around 30 minutes time. Right, okay, so it's been 30 minutes that the mixture has been marinating. Now we're ready to make our patties. Now, I've got a bowl here with just plain water that I'm going to use to help form my patties. Now, you can make whatever shape you want. Normally we make round patties, which we call kebabs. If you want to put them on skewers and shape them, by all means do that. But for me, quick and simple and easy is just to form round patties. So I'm just going to move my camera over now, and we're going to start making them to fry them. Right, okay, so I've got my pan on the hob. My heat setting is on a low heat setting for a gas hob, and I'm using a non-stick heavy based pan, which I highly recommend because you don't want the kebabs to stick to them. And I'm going to add around 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil, and just let that heat up. And with my patties, I normally just make them as I go along, so I don't prepare them before, but you can do if you wanted to. So just begin by wetting the palm of your hand, and then just grab your mixture and just form your patty to your desired shape. And that's how it should look. Slightly bigger than the palm of my hand, because once they start cooking they do shrink. And I'll continue making the remaining lot, and they'll normally take around 3 to 4 minutes on each side. There we are. And we're just going to check the very first one we added. It should be ready to flip over. That's looking good. So flip that over. It's got a lovely brown colour to it, which is lovely. And just go around and just check the others. Yep, that one's ready as well. That one needs a little bit longer. Right, okay, so it's been around 8 minutes that the kebabs have been cooking away. They're all done, and I'm just going to remove them into my plate and just set them aside. So I've just cut one to show you guys how it looks. It's fully cooked from inside, and I'm just going to go off and I'm going to fry the remaining lot, and I'll show you how it looks once I've plated up.